Just pull up a chair. Chat, what are we doing, chat? What are we doing? Headphones not plugged in. Chat, just pull up a chair.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times celebrities failed at being relatable and had an amusing lack of awareness.
What luxury should I have?
Private plane.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
Number 20. Kendall Jenner tries cutting a cucumber. In a tragic case of tell us you're rich without telling us you're rich, Kendall Jenner once took on the simple task of slicing a cucumber in an episode of The Kardashians, only to become a viral laughingstock.
I'm not a good cutter, so don't zoom in on me. I'm not professional whatsoever.
Yep, the model/socialite clearly struggled with the culinary technique as she awkwardly crossed her arms and looked genuinely confused. This prompted her mom, Chris, to offer the help of a chef.
How is she not
the chef
married
to make
yet?
you a snack?
I'm making it myself. Just gotta chop up some cucumber.
With Kendall wielding a knife like it was her first time eating a vegetable,
Hey.
it's safe to say Gordon...
When I asked that on here, real quick, we'll get back to the video. When I asked how a woman is not married yet, when I asked how a woman is still single, I know that some people can be crazy. I get that. But furthermore, for the feminists and for the people who love to find a reason to complain, you love to pick a problem. Yes, you're right. Maybe she doesn't want to be married or get married ever. Okay, that's fine. That's just my man way of saying I'm confused how someone so beautiful comes across when they're on camera so elegant, doesn't have a ring on her finger. I'm confused. As a single man who's always on the prowl for my future wife, I see potential and I'm like, how is that possible? That woman's still single. How has no one who's around her, knows a friend that knows a friend, contacted her? Someone with some money who can actually take her on a nice date, treat her right. How has that not happened? That's what I'm really asking. I get it. Maybe she doesn't want to get married. That's fine. If anything, it's more so like, how are you still single? How is she not married? A compliment.
He would have had a meltdown. The internet, on the other hand,
Women
they
ask me stuff
devoured
like
it.
that all
Some
the
fans
time,
took to
straight to
social
my
to
face.
call out what they
don't
perceived as a
hesitate.
kitchen nightmare. One
How don't
says,
you have
watching
any
Kendall
kids? How are
Jenner
you
cut a
still
cucumber
single?
is one of the most
You don't have a
painful
wife?
things I've ever seen.
Speaking of chefs, number 19. Salma Hayek says her chef struggles to please her kids.
Oh, stop it, Andre. I hate flattery.
In an interview with the Times Magazine, actress Salma Hayek was asked what challenges she faces as a parent. Her response? That would be that her personal chef finds it difficult to cook meals that her children like. Yeah, while this was likely meant to be a relatable "my kids are picky eaters" anecdote, it instead highlighted how far removed her lifestyle is from the average family dinner. The idea that her household chef is laboring over gourmet meals while most parents are trying to get their kids to eat spaghetti just hits differently.
Ciao, chat.
Style and substance. In the
See, it's content like this that makes me really reevaluate some of the things I'm subscribed to. Like, I'm subscribed to Mojo. I enjoy their content. But for this to make the list, this made the list of celebrities, top 20 celebrities, moments where they show us they're far removed from reality. She's just joking. She's has money. She's had money for a long time. She's literally just making a joke. Like, oh, you want to hear about my problems? My chef can't even make things that they like, because obviously he's a chef and he makes great things like steak and I don't know, fancy food, and the kids want pizza and fries and nuggets. That's a slap in the face to a chef. It was funny. I don't understand how she's far removed. So would you like it if she said, I can't seem to make the things my kids like? That wouldn't be as funny. Because you would wonder, or just make what they're asking for. but I guess she made the list.
Number
What
18,
do I know?
Ariana Grande proclaims she's the hardest working
just a
23-year-old on the
reaction
planet.
channel.
Before she became a celebrated
Hey, that's the
Oscar
first
nominee,
time I
singer,
used
and
that, but
actress,
I'll-
Ariana
you'll hear
Grande
that
once
again in
boldly
my
declared on
future.
Instagram that she was the
My
hardest
first
working 23-year-old
controversy
human
that
being on
I
Earth.
got
This
forbid
time
if
she's
I get
taking
into
heat
it.
for posting
That's
this
my
braggadocious
go-to.
crack on
I'm just a
Instagram.
reaction channel.
When you're cute, but you're also the hardest working 23-year-old human
That's
being
just how
on
the cookie
Earth.
crumbles.
The reaction is fast and furious.
The
Hey,
post,
listen,
which was shared in January of
this is my
2017,
advice.
garnered a mix of reactions.
think-
While she undoubtedly had a demanding
You know how you
career at
end
the
it with,
time,
like, a
the statement
disclaimer?
rubbed many people the wrong way.
What do I know?
Another critic posted this photo of Ariana side by side with
not
a
my-
photo
it's not
of
like my
these
life is
women
going-
engaged in back-breaking labor.
The best.
Fans were quick to remind her that
Take the
factory
advice or
workers,
don't.
nurses, and students juggling multiple responsibilities might
All right,
disagree.
chill out.
And with labels like conceited and
Can we watch the
self-absorbed
video?
being thrown her way, Grande has since dialed back the online superlatives.
Another one.
Number 17,
How is
Jennifer Lawrence
Ariana
scratches an
Grande
itch
not
on
married?
Sacred Rocks.
Where were these
3
rocks?
years
Were they
ago.
kind of on the
Someone
coast?
should
Were
have
they in the
been put a
mountains?
rock
There
on her
were, we were
finger.
filming in Hawaii, and there were sacred rocks, and they were
Prime
I
example.
don't know, they're
You know how
ancestors
long
and-
one of
While
y'all
talking
took
about
to
her
step
time
up to
filming in
Jennifer
Hawaii on
Lawrence
the
and marry
Graham
her?
Norton show, the typically down-to-earth
Bring some
Jennifer Lawrence
kids.
told an anecdote about scratching her buttocks on some rocks while wearing a
Through her?
wetsuit. As she described it, the rocks were very
Hey,
good
I
at
kinda-
relieving a certain itch.
I
Oh
backed
my God, they
myself
were
in the
so
wall on
good
that
for
one.
butt itching.
Have some kids with her, not bring some kids through her.
However, they were actually culturally significant to indigenous Hawaiians, and her scratching almost caused one to fall. Needless to say, her funny little talk show tale triggered immediate backlash. Lawrence eventually apologized, but this remains a friendly reminder that not every story is worth telling, especially when it disrespects a culture.
Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer.
Wait, I'm not
Katniss
even gonna
Everdeen.
hold you, chap. My bad, because I wasn't paying
As she
attention to her.
down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence told an anecdote about scratching her buttocks on some rocks while wearing a wetsuit. As she described it, the rocks were very good at relieving a certain itch.
Oh my God, they were so good for butt itching. Just be like, oh.
Look at Chris
However,
Pratt's
they were
face.
actually culturally significant to indigenous
Hey.
Hawaiians, and her scratching
Hey, she's one of those type of women that, unless she, you know, you love her and she's in love with you, she's unembarrassable. She doesn't get embarrassed. She definitely looks like she was drinking a little bit backstage and has a wine in her hand. It looks like wine, but I'm not trying to, like, you know, drag this embarrassing moment out. It's over. She said it, it happened, it's done. But chat, that's how you know you're not reading the room right. If you're talking to someone like a Chris Pratt with his type of personality, that man and his bloopers on Parks and Recreation, that man is hilarious. Hilarious. Some of the things that come out of his mouth are beyond me. And if you heard some of the things that comes out of his mouth, you would, I'm thinking, because one of the things I'm saying comes out of his mouth, and I'm thinking back to when he said something crazy about Kim Kardashian, her comeback story. Anyways, it was funny. You gotta see it. I'm not gonna tell the joke because I'm gonna ruin it. But plus it's one of those things. It's better to see it because it was that funny. But yeah, chat. She's obviously not reading the room. If you're telling a story and Chris Pratt is making the face that he makes, look at Chris Pratt's face. Watch Chris the whole time.
caused one to fall.
That's
Needless
when
to
you
say,
know you
her
should probably
funny
stop
little
your
talk show
story.
tale triggered immediate backlash. Lawrence eventually apologized, but this remains
I
a
didn't
friendly
rewind it.
reminder that not every story is worth being a certain itch.
Look at
Oh my
Chris's
God, they were
face.
so good for butt itching.
Look.
Just be like, oh.
However,
He's
they were
like, "Oh,
actually
she's
culturally
still going."
significant to indigenous Hawaiians, and her scratching almost caused one to fall. Needless to say, her funny little talk show tale triggered immediate backlash. Lawrence eventually
Look,
apologized,
he's
but this
still
remains a
shocked.
friendly reminder that not every story is worth
Chad.
telling, especially
Chris is so shocked. He's trying to stay in the moment. You know, you're sitting next to Jennifer Lawrence, a beautiful young lady. She tells a story. You just go with it. Just go with it. But he's trying to look. He's trying to like, and he's still shocked. His eyes all wide. Look at
almost
his
caused one to
face.
fall. Needless to say,
Look,
her
look, look.
funny little talk show tale triggered
Look.
immediate backlash.
Yeah,
Lawrence
yeah,
eventually
no, that was
apologized, but
funny.
this remains a friendly reminder that not every story is worth telling, especially when it disrespects a culture.
Let's have a big hand for our very first volunteer, Katniss Everdeen.
Number 16,
That's how
Blake
y'all
Lively
feel?
promotes floral experience line for domestic violence film.
Drama surrounding It Ends With Us has been all the talk lately, and unfortunately, with so much attention, Blake Lively has been put in the hot seat on social media.
During the promotional
Why?
tour for the movie It Ends With Us, which centers around domestic violence, Blake Lively faced public backlash for a perceived insensitive approach to endorsing the film. You see, Lively took the opportunity to promote her floral experience line with her hair care brand Betty Blooms during press interviews, seemingly dismissing the film's important domestic violence themes.
Blake is receiving backlash for responding to a serious question in reference to the theme of the movie, which is domestic violence with a joke.
So if someone understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it?
Like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you and then we could
With that, Lively's social account saw a torrent of comments accusing her of misjudging the film's serious subject matter. In response, she would share a statistic on Instagram about domestic violence, aiming to highlight the issue. Of course, this would turn out to be just one of several controversies surrounding the film.
I want a divorce.
Number 15, Madonna's COVID bathtub monologue. In the early days of the pandemic, pop super...
Chat, maybe it's just me having a dense moment, and I'll wear that if that's the case. But I missed it. What just happened? I understand. I didn't hear nothing about promoting her line, though. I didn't hear that. Didn't he just say that she took a moment when asked about the seriousness of the film to promote herself? What did she promote? She didn't say nothing about promoting. Maybe he just used the word promoting, and I just ran with it. And I could have sworn I heard him say to promote a line, something about a flower line. Maybe I'm not listening. But yeah, I mean... yeah, it was a serious question. He was dead serious. I mean, the man obviously realized the importance of the film. But chat, that's not fair. And I'm not throwing her a bone here. That's not fair. Do you understand how many hours and hours of interviews they go through? That's like me coming to your job where you work every single day. Unless you're like a police officer or a judge, because then you have to be held to a higher... You just have to a higher standard. You have to. You might not like it, but that just comes with the territory. Even a preacher's got to be held to a higher standard. There's certain things that if a preacher was my friend, I would look at it and say, yeah, no, you shouldn't be doing that. No problem. Is that judgmental? Maybe. But that's just life. Life is like that sometimes. It's unfair. But yeah, chat, that's like if I came to your job where you make sandwiches. No higher standard you should be held to there. You make sandwiches. You're not out here, being a judge determines whether or not someone spends the rest of their life behind bars. A judge determines who he lets out. Higher standard. A police officer pulls weapons out on a day-to-day basis, on an hourly basis. Can take a life or save a life. Higher standard. A pastor is sitting there passing judgment, and so to speak, and teaching us the word of God. He should kind of live the words he's preaching. Hence the phrase, practice what you preach. Higher standard. But chat, I walk into your sandwich shop and you say something and I'm like, whoa, I was being serious. It's like, bro, I've been here all day. I'm just joking. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a jokey mood. She's just joking. I don't really understand what she was talking about. But her not taking his question serious. You know how many times, let's flip it. You know how many times an actor has tried to push a movie or promote a serious subject and the interviewer is not taking nothing serious? Everything's jokes and they're asking about their cup size and how they squeeze their cheeks inside of an outfit and sexualizing the conversation, and we're talking about so come on. Give her a break. Are you kidding me? She's removed from reality. She's on the list, number 14 or 16. Are we counting backwards? She's on the list because she made a joke at the wrong time. Maybe, but it's not that deep.
Madonna posted a video to her social media from a decadent rose petal-filled milky bathtub. The problem, she was declaring COVID-19 the great equalizer because it doesn't care how rich or famous you are.
That's the thing about COVID-19.
That's crazy.
how rich you are.
Her message, which many saw as trivializing the effects of the coronavirus, may have been well-intentioned, but the lush setting completely undercut it. While many were suffering and losing their jobs, Madonna was bathing in flower petals and waxing philosophical.
What's terrible about it is what's great about it. What's terrible about it is it's made us all equal in many ways.
The controversial was was quickly mocked as one of the most out-of-touch celebrity moments of quarantine. Number 14. Larry King asked Danny Pudi about luxuries he can't live without. In a now iconic interview, late talk show host icon Larry King asked Community star Danny Pudi what luxury he couldn't live without.
A luxury you can't live without.
A luxury I can't live without. Coffee. I really like good
It's not
coffee.
a luxury.
Chat, the real question that should be asked after a video like that, especially during the pandemic, who is her plug? Who is her plug, and what do I need to ask him for? Or her for? If 2018, 2019, I'm stuck in my house, I'm not working a job, and I would have seen that video, it's the only question I have. Who's your plug? Who's your plug, and what did you get off them? Chat, because how drunk or how high do you have to be when people are passing away to take a video of yourself while you're bathing and think now is the best time to record some advice and some things that have been on my mind? Not in the backyard, not in the field with the grass and the corn stalks, not with a book in my hand rocking on a chair. No, I'm going to record it half nude in a bathtub, and I'm going to just give some game. Like, how high do you have to be to watch it back after the person records it for you, and then you go, this is the one, this is the one. And the worst part is, only her, and this is like this for all recordings, only her and the person that recorded that knows the embarrassing truth, which is how many times they actually recorded that. Like, no, that's not it. Do it again. Nope, that one's not. Like, if you recorded that more than 4 times, it's like, bro, this is just, someone's got to put their foot down. This needs to end. And by the way, you see what I'm saying, chat? They will twist some things. I thought she sat there saying, yeah, you know, the little c is the equalizer of life. That's crazy. That's crazy to talk like that just because you haven't been affected by it, or maybe someone didn't pass away from the little c. Chat, I can't say the big C because that's cancer. And I can't say that word on YouTube for some reason. The point I'm making is, that would have been crazy to me. That would have been crazy. Giving it a name, a pet name, like this isn't taking people's lives, that's crazy. She did not say that. She said, we're all equal now. Rich, poor, everyone. The world said, stop. Your life said, pause. And we were all going through something that you couldn't dodge. Just because you had more money, you didn't get to slip by it. You have money, you got better doctors and things, but there was no getting around. It was equal. Maybe not the best setting, definitely not reading the room, but it wasn't like she caught, I don't know.
Anyway,
when Pudi answered coffee and then followed up with socks, King grew increasingly perplexed, unable to fathom that this was his actual answer.
Your socks, would you put in your shoes?
Yeah, I really love them. I like kind of like, you know, cozy feet.
When Pudi pressed Larry for an example of what he sees as a real luxury, the host threw out private plane. This, of course, led to the now iconic response.
Larry, I'm on DuckTales and Mythic Quest.
It just goes to prove that not all Hollywood names are rolling in private jets, especially those working on DuckTales.
People started selling shirts that say, Larry, I'm on DuckTales.
That's fun.
Yeah, it became a thing. You know, I was just relieved and thankful I had a fun moment with Larry.
Number 13, Bella Hadid didn't get Louboutins until after high school.
Larry, I respect it. Larry was just having a moment.
Model Bella Hadid might have been trying to share something personal in her 2021 Vogue interview, but it ended up sounding like a textbook first world problem. In the chat, she lamented that she never had a designer item growing up and didn't get her first pair of Louboutins until after high school.
You know, my mom wouldn't let me. I think I got my first pair of Louboutins
right,
when
this is a
graduated
one.
high school.
The idea that this was her version of a struggle didn't sit well with fans. And while her parents may not have allowed her to get luxury fashion, it wasn't because they couldn't afford them. Her father is a successful real estate developer, and her mother was a reality star.
This is for you guys.
What?
It's nothing, it's just
they got a show.
will.
Number 12, Gwyneth Paltrow's food stamp challenge. While many celebrities help raise awareness for important issues,
but didn't that look like
What?
estate developer, and her mother was a...
You know who her sister reminds me of? What's that actress's name? She's beautiful. Bruh, it's literally... It'll come to me. She plays in the... She played in Mission Impossible. No, she played in Hobbs and Shaw. She plays the sister. Doesn't she play in Thunderbolts or one of those action? No, she plays Scarlett Johansson plays I keep thinking Catwoman. That's not who she plays.
Star.
She plays Scarlett's sister in Black Widow.
It's nothing. It's just my will.
Number 12, Gwyneth Paltrow's food stamp challenge.
Beautiful.
While many celebrities help raise awareness for important issues, this one missed the mark entirely. During a campaign to support food banks, Gwyneth Paltrow took part in the food stamp challenge, which involved living on the equivalent of a weekly SNAP budget.
It taught me that you cannot eat fresh, whole, affordable food if you are living at the poverty line.
She kicked things off by purchasing a haul of produce, quickly exhausting her funds. Within just a few days, she admitted to supplementing with additional groceries and ultimately abandoned the challenge.
People who are barely making ends meet are really not given a lot of option in what they can feed their family, and it was very eye-opening for me.
The whole ordeal felt like cosplay poverty, and unsurprisingly, it did not go over well with the internet. Oh, Gwyneth.
No one has ever said anything bad about me before.
Number 11, Victoria Beckham's working class claim called out.
Fans are absolutely losing it over a clip of Victoria and David Beckham fighting about whether she's working class.
During filming of the Netflix docuseries Beckham, soccer sensation David Beckham couldn't help but interrupt his wife. Victoria over claims that she came from a working class background.
We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being honest.
Chiming in from off screen, David told her to be honest and questioned her about her father's car, leading Victoria to reveal that her dad used to drive her to school in a Rolls Royce.
So my dad did. My dad. What? All right, it's not a simple answer because
it is a simple answer, love.
Get your dad to drive. It depends.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, in the 80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
Okay, please stop.
This peeling
Not
back the
working
curtain
class.
moment
Relax.
quickly went viral, with the internet having fun with the fact that David took his
continue
wife
your
to task
story.
while the cameras were rolling. It also serves as a friendly reminder
good
to always
husband.
fact check your partner.
That one fan calls him the last remaining investigative journalist.
Number 10, Justin Bieber hoped Anne Frank would be a believer. Pop
remaining
sensation Justin Bieber undoubtedly has a massive fan base, but in one infamous moment, he took that idea a step too far. You see, while visiting the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam in April 2013, a young Justin Bieber wrote that he hoped Frank would have been a believer, the term used to describe his fans.
Here's what he wrote, and I quote, "Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully, she would have been a believer."
Naturally, the comment was widely criticized for being self-centered and tone-deaf. The phrasing made it sound like he thought his fandom trumped history.
Don't think she would have been a believer.
It remains one of the most jaw-droppingly out-of-touch celebrity moments ever.
I could be a Buzz Lightyear, fly across the globe. I don't ever want to fight, yeah, you already know.
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
He
gosh.
must have took acid and went on his trip.
Oh.
I don't understand
Number 9,
where that thought
Katy
would come
Perry
from.
sings in
that
space.
Thought
In
comes
a
from
move
like
more
someone that's
cringe-inducing
really,
than moving, singer
really on
Katy
one or
Perry
something.
became one of the few celebrities to board a Blue Origin space flight.
New Shepard has cleared the tower.
And while floating in zero gravity,
React.
Katy sang What a Wonderful World, making her the first pop star to sing in space.
After Zero G's, Katy sang What a Wonderful World.
She did?
Isn't that nice?
Come on.
She sang What a Wonderful World. I see
Did you just all
dreams.
start
Oh,
crying?
yes.
Many couldn't help but roll their eyes at the situation, calling it less
Why?
about science and more about bathing in the spotlight. Instead of feeling like a giant leap for pop culture, Perry's cosmic mini trip came off as laughable. For many, it was yet another example of how celebrities can lose sight of everyday realities while literally soaring above the rest of us.
Everything is fine, great.
Number 8, Bill Gates guesses grocery
What was
prices.
that?
Badly. When tech billionaire Bill Gates appeared on
It was
Ellen
fine,
DeGeneres'
great.
now defunct talk show, he took part in a silly game where he had to guess the price of everyday grocery items.
What do you think?
$4. No, they want me to go higher.
Yeah.
Spoiler, he was terrible at it. From wildly overestimating the cost of items, including thinking rice-a-roni costs $5, it became clear that Gates hadn't been grocery shopping in, well, a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Branded. You know, you guys think less than $10?
Yes.
The moment was funny, sure, but it was also surreal. It was yet another example of how the rich live in their own bubbles, and apparently without price tags.
That was a good idea.
It's one banana. What could it cost? $10?
Number 7. Cate Blanchett says she's middle class. Chalk this up as yet another case of a celebrity completely misreading their own class status. During a press conference at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival, actress Cate Blanchett casually described herself as middle class.
I'm white, I'm privileged, I'm middle class.
She made the comment while discussing her work as a Goodwill ambassador for the UN and her efforts to support refugee filmmakers. But with multiple homes, international fame, and an Oscar-winning career, the claim didn't exactly hold up. It's one thing to stay humble, but calling herself middle class felt like a stretch, or perhaps a complete misunderstanding of economics.
My interaction with with refugees in the film, in the field, and also in resettled environments, has totally changed my perspective on the world.
Number 6, Mariah Carey doesn't know about bills.
Get the right care right away.
Hey, did y'all see that short video
Highmark Blue Shield
of Mariah Carey hitting that note around dolphins? You should YouTube it. It's interesting. And the dolphin almost responds.
During a 2009 interview, Mariah Carey seemingly expressed.
Mariah Carey hit her note, and the dolphin responds. Now, mind you, chat, I don't know. Maybe when the camera goes off, the freaking dolphin responds to anything you do. You could probably throw food and he'll respond. I don't know. But it was just some, y'all use Majestic all the time. It was a Majestic video to watch. It was a short. You got, beautiful Mariah Carey out by the water, hits a note, and again, that note, it can almost sound like a dolphin, respectfully, and the dolphin respond. It was interesting. Or Majestic. I like.
When the topic of bills came up.
My ex paid bill.
Paid who?
When asked about everyday expenses, Mariah went to say that electricity in America comes for free. While it's not uncommon for the ultra-rich to have staff managing their finances, her honesty about being so detached from basic adult responsibilities was hilarious.
Look at electricity.
Oh, you have to pay for that?
Excuse me? Yeah, I don't get it free.
In America, we get it free.
While Carey clearly leaned into her diva persona, the statement reinforced just how removed she is from regular life. Most people dread their monthly utility statements. Mariah likely doesn't even know where to find one. Number 5, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott buy a school bus for Stormi.
Stormi Webster got a special surprise from dad Travis Scott, the chance to explore a whole school bus by herself.
In a moment of bizarre luxury parenting, Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott bought a big yellow school bus for their daughter Stormi, just so she could experience the joys of riding in a bus.
Telling followers that the 3-year-old has been talking about riding a big yellow bus non-stop lately, so her famous father came through with the real deal.
Fans were quick to point out that for most kids, riding the school bus isn't a novelty, it's a necessity. Okay, sure, making Stormi happy is a sweet gesture, but many saw this as the celebrity couple's attempt to cosplay normal life without, actually living it. In this case, a yellow school bus was simply one big prop.
The next pic showed Stormi standing in the aisle of the empty bus, seemingly taking in all its glory.
Number 4, Ellen compares quarantine to jail. The beginning of the pandemic was tough for many, especially those who had to continue working or were locked down in small spaces. Well, for Ellen DeGeneres, it was also like being in jail. The joke, which she made in a video from her lavish mansion, immediately fell flat.
I miss all the things I used to complain about. I'd give anything right now to be stuck behind a Corolla trying to make a left-hand turn.
Her $1 million home with a garden and staff was hardly comparable to incarceration, and social media didn't hold back. They dragged Ellen for her insensitivity and tone-deaf remarks.
So this is what you do when you're home and you have nothing to do. You work out, you get in the gym, and then you look at this TV show that makes you happy.
Let's just say this was not exactly the comic relief people needed or wanted in 2020.
So I'm here. I've had a lot of time to sit and think.
Number 3, Kim Kardashian compares her divorce to cancer. Consider this a masterclass in how not to relate to everyday people. After her famously short 72-day marriage to Kris Humphries, Kim Kardashian opened up about the emotional toll of divorce in an interview. Things took a turn when she tried to draw a baffling comparison.
I failed at this, and you think that I don't feel bad?
She recalled meeting a young girl battling cancer who spoke about how the experience, though terrifying, helped her grow as a person. Kim then likened that emotional journey to her own struggles post-divorce. Although she later claimed her comments comments were taken out of context, many weren't convinced, and the moment only reinforced just how out of touch the Kardashian bubble can be. Number 2, Gal Gadot and friends sing Imagine. Oh boy. At the height of the worldwide pandemic, Gal Gadot decided to assemble a group of celebrities, from Kristen Wiig to Jimmy Fallon, to cheer everyone up.
Imagine there's no heaven.
Together, they all sang portions of John Lennon's Imagine from their mansions. Needless to say, the video landed like a lead balloon.
A lead balloon?
And the world will be as one.
Critics pointed out just how tone-deaf it was to see multi-millionaires crooning about no possessions while people were losing everything, including loved ones. It was widely mocked and became a symbol of how out of touch celebrities were during this troubling time.
You don't know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it.
Imagine reading the room first.
Eat it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
I knew Rhea
You have the
seemed
option
funny
to be
even outside
notified
of her
for
job.
occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Kendall Jenner's Pepsi ad to end racism. So how do you end racism? Simple. Have Kendall Jenner hand a police officer a can of Pepsi.
But how is that racism? See, you're trying to tie two things.
Yep, this infamous Pepsi commercial where Jenner seemingly diffuses a protest by handing over a soda faced an onslaught of backlash. It was primarily called out for its trivialization of real social justice movements.
To get something like that is just, it was so exciting. And I trusted everyone, I trusted the teams.
The idea that centuries of systemic racism and police brutality could be solved with a soft drink by a celebrity was laughable at best and deeply offensive at worst.
Or hurt other people was definitely not the intent. And that's what got me the most.
To this day, it remains one of the most shockingly tone-deaf and unintentionally comedic ads of all time.
You gotta give me more than that, though.
Which of these celebrity moments made you cringe?
Did it happen around the BLM movement? Did it happen around some of, the people who had passed away, God rest their souls? I don't understand. Why are we connecting it to racism? Person walks up. Never mind Kendall, because a lot of y'all, sometimes y'all pick and choose. Put anybody there. Person walks up. Matter of fact, I'll put myself there. I walk up. I give a police officer a soda in the middle of a protest. Protest can be anything. It can be about, fix our roads. Fix our roads. That's how petty it can be. Fix our roads. That's what we're riding for today. And they want us off the street. So nothing about that says racism or race. Nothing about that says black and white or color versus white. I don't understand. Just explain it. Y'all got to give me more to that. Why are we connecting the two to racism? I don't understand. Yes, I'm aware of the people who have passed away from the hands of police brutality. Yes, I'm aware of that. But I don't understand. Why right away do we go, oh, racism? Why can't it just be as a whole, as a unit? Matter of fact, let me ask you this. If it was a colored person, would it then be perceived the same exact way? Like, oh, that's all it takes is a soda. It was a little nice message underlying a serious matter, but I didn't see the making it about color part. I feel like if it was made about color, like if she walked up to a black officer, then I understand what you're saying. I just don't see it. And I'm not saying that again. I don't have all the facts. I'm just saying a lot of y'all are so quick to rush to judgment. You take years to forgive. You're slow to forgive. You're slow to understand people. You're slow to empathize with someone. But boy, are you quick to rush to judgment, quick to assume, quick to connect dots that I did not see anything about. How did you get race? How do we get to race? Well, let the internet tell it. And we're the dumb ones. What do you mean? How do you not see what they're saying? I don't see what they're saying. I don't.
2, please.
Make that 3. With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining.
Hello, Vanity Fair. I'm Mila Kunis,
Catherine Hahn,
and Kristen Bell. And we're going to be putting
our hands in the beer box. These jokes write themselves.
Wait, didn't we just react to this yesterday?
Why did you gasp?
Okay. I would
Yeah,
do
we
it
just
pretty
reacted to
fast.
Do it.
My bad, chat. Oh, I see what happened. Ah, okay. Same thing that happened yesterday.
I'll do it.
All the videos that I just set up disappeared.
It's literally our one.
No, I'm literally
So
like.
the videos from yesterday came back. This is the
Jenga.
video I was
Get
supposed
off
to
the
click.
stage.
Oh my God, did you just say Jenga?
I fucking love you.
Okay.
I'm beginning.
Jenga, giant Jenga.
I'm gonna go here. Oh, these are sticky, guys. Is it humid here? Is this humid?
Dares?
What's the humidity today? Somebody check the
What if the
barometer.
whole thing falls down immediately?
At the end.
Show's over.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, charades. Ready? Yeah. 2 words.
2 words.
Okay.
First word. 2 syllables.
2 syllables.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, just kidding. Second word.
Second word.
One
syllable.
Tall, house, roof, pyramid, shrine, hand, tinsels, tree, Christmas tree. Bingo.
Is that the whole thing?
Nailed
What?
it. The
Oh
end.
my God, nailed it. I was just
Christmas
kind of like zoned out
I
staring.
was
like,
zoned.
this is so amazing.
I was
I'm
trying
like,
to do the
what?
like. I got you.
Alright,
No,
should I do-
love me some good charade. Okay, go.
I
That one
see.
says WTF.
It sure does.
Yeah,
We
that's good.
team up
Sure
if we ever
does.
play.
Nice job.
Okay, guys. Real cute envelope.
Must be
My mind was not on tree, chat. Especially Christmas
They
tree.
can't be compliments. You have to go. What drives you crazy about
You
it?
want to know how far I was?
No,
chat?
neither of them were GR.
I was
They
thinking
both
sky.
If they
I'm
both
like sky, skydiving. Like
I can't
I was going.
live up
I was
to
trying
their
to go somewhere
amazing
with sky.
parenting and food standards.
No.
It's
That's
true.
sad.
No.
I just feel like a massive. What if I just started
I
bawling?
need some friends in my life to play some Jenga because
Was that
it
20
shouldn't have been that
seconds?
bad. I mean charades. I don't care about no
Great.
Jenga.
I would do a center.
I'll
Yes.
play it, though.
Very smart.
Smart,
We got an
smart,
engineer.
smart.
We've got an engineer. Guess my first name? Aleem.
Oh, that was awesome.
I also, I know it is because it used to be one of my World of Warcraft characters.
Okay.
Aleem. I don't.
Adele Jazim.
Zadinim. Guys, one of the best and worst moments in history, maybe.
The best.
Okay.
God, you guys are real good
like
with this.
Maybe it's this. Truth. First of all, I hate the word celebrity, but I suppose
Why?
it would have been.
'Cause
You
we're all
hate
just
celebrity
people,
worse
right?
than the word influencer. I hate them. I hate
No,
it makes my
influencer
spine
is
like
worse.
the craziest celebrity encounter that I've ever had
We need to delete
was
that word
I
from
have a
our
real big
category.
crush on Riz Ahmed, and my husband knows it.
yeah.
He's like my wingman, and we met him at the
From
Golden
our
Globes last
vernacular.
year,
Is that better?
and I was nervous, and my
He's
husband
so
was
cute.
like, "Come up and meet him," and I was like, "No!"
Oh, that's
and
a
he came
good
up and he goes like this.
husband.
He goes, I just want you to meet my wife,
calling
Riz. This is
Kristen.
Kristen. She finds you very
There we go.
attractive." And then it was like, crickets. And then you could tell by the look on his face that he was like,
He didn't know
is
you
this
were
a trap?
married?
Are they inviting me into some weird sort of situation
Polyamory.
after the Globes? And I could tell how uncomfortable we made him, and so that was probably the craziest. And then I kind of just walked away. I was like, and that was it. That was craziest.
That's
the
good.
end.
That's good. And you're like, tax. Having a little envelope.
Shit's getting
on it.
real. Put it on the top.
Put it
I
on the
remember.
top. Put
I
it on
take
the
direction
top.
for a living, unlike
Oh my God, I know, really.
Did you say she doesn't? She said you
Who
don't.
took naps? Did you take naps all the time?
How dare you? Look in the opposite side of you.
I know, it's like, you are the best
I know,
snapper
I know.
and
How could you
sleeper.
ask this question? Okay, Bill, you got 10
But you
minutes.
can
I'll
sleep-
be right back.
But you can sleep
Anywhere, anytime. Honest to God, if you told me I could go to bed on the ground right now for 8 to 10 minutes,
deepest sleep.
no problem.
All the time. Oh wait, watch this. Watch this.
I wish-
Gabriel.
I was
I
just
wish
gonna
I
say,
was
if
a
you
little
put
bit
it
like
on the
that.
table, thank you.
I mean,
Literally,
I'll go
our
to
one
bed if we
job.
had no choice on uncomfortable territory. I'll sleep on the ground, but I don't just take
I gave
naps
birth.
randomly.
I'm on the nice list.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, yes,
Even
yes.
when I probably
This
need
is
it.
this is troubling because I might go down low. I might.
Just go for the one that wiggles. Yes, girl. Yes.
Oh my God, yes! Oh, you
Ooh,
guys.
somebody turn the humidity down. Somebody did it. Thank you.
For you, Kristen, of course. We'll turn the humidity down and get some.
It's the final 4 days of the
some-
Black
what
Friday
is that
Four-Buster
called?
sale at
Hand-
Airbase and
hand
Lomax
fans?
Carpet and Tile Marts.
You
Save
know
up to
those
50.
cardboards in churches, in Baptist churches? It's so hot in there.
Yeah, it was a very late bloomer.
Everybody
My
gets
first
a-
kiss was
a
on my
fan.
porch with a guy named Alex, who was like a complete stoner, but also 16. And I think I just did it because like everybody else was doing it. But I did at that point really want to kiss someone, but I didn't really know like what that meant. I had like a little Jennifer convertible chair in my room, and we like watched a movie.
These are all married women.
Right? And then, yeah, I like walked him to my door, and then as he was leaving, I was just like,
still be normal.
I guess it was a French kiss. That was a French kiss.
Do you know where he is?
It was one of these.
No, but definitely smoking weed somewhere. Find the loosey-goosey.
Yeah, good. That one.
Something that jiggles. You don't want to pull it.
You don't want to pull it. You don't want to pull it.
That's what she
Oh.
Yeah, pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull it out, ladies.
Oh, jeez. That's back to back.
I would say the nice list is, I mean, birth. Clearly gave birth.
It's my one good
Also, and naughty list for looking this good after giving birth.
True.
So I'm just putting you right back on there.
Marla.
And I would say nice list. Just hearing about your Hurricane Irma experience.
I think Missy over here saved people, so I'm
really,
gonna go
really
with that
sweet.
one. I got so
I'm
nervous.
telling you, I
I
know
texted
anything.
Cable and I was like, what are you doing? I was so
She was like, get out of Florida right now. And I
and
was
she's like, but look what I'm
can't.
doing. And then sends me
I'm
videos of her like
needed.
wheelchair racing.
I'm
and I was
needed
like,
for morale.
oh.
Ooh. You want that one? Does that one feel good to you?
Do y'all just cheat in everything you do? You cheated with the touch things. You kept
No gifts are
peeking
bad.
and telling people what it was and giving gifts. And now you're helping each other with the
gift where I'm
Jenga.
like, that's a bad gift.
Y'all
No,
just,
because it's all
y'all
good
love each other.
intent. I've been lucky
Can't help
enough
it.
with that no one's ever given me like an ill-intended gift.
Yeah.
Oh, Kiddo.
See, men, we're competitive. I'm not helping you push it because the point of it is that it falls.
This one
and
said
you
Riz
lose.
Ahmed is in your dressing room. I gotta go.
Even if we're here to answer questions, I'm not helping you with Jenga. Now, if we were teammates,
Ooh,
that's
I'm usually the
cute cop. Jenga, right?
I'm the cop that's easily manipulated. That's
Hey.
the truth. That is the truth. I'm the pusher.
You know what would be a good idea, chat? No gas. Like you know how they got like houses, and I would have this house where, like once every. I wonder if I should sit on this idea before I just let loose. Cause you gotta be careful. Hey, listen, I'm such a, at least in my mind and in my eyes and in my heart, I'm such a solid dude that if I watch someone said something that I like, I would literally reach out to them and make sure. You remember when DJ Khaled and Jay-Z, bro, they had Jay and Khaled with God Did, and they went and got Friday, and now look at his life. That man is up and talented, and they went and got Friday because he. Oh, I think I'm conflating two stories. That story is true. That's a W. That's a solid strike for Khaled for life. But I think we got to give Khaled too, because I think there was a time where him and someone heard a beat. And I don't think they featured this guy this time, but they went and got that beat or resampled that beat or remade the beat, but they gave credit to that man. I think it was a producer. I think those are two separate stories. Why do we give Khaled no love? That's fire. You know how many people would have want? Even he said it. I think out of his own mouth, he said, maybe on Drink Champs or something, shout out Drink Champs, he said something like, you know how many people would have want and redid that? Or was that Timbaland? That might have been Timbaland. Regardless, it was someone who they told the truth. They're not lying and they're not exaggerating. They 100% could have went around this guy and not got him, but they didn't. They showed love to where it came from. You gotta salute that. You got to. I feel like it was Khaled. Either way, shout out to whoever did that. And that's the thing, chat. This is the thing about showing love that I would never comprehend. I would never comprehend how someone can sit around and want someone to lose so bad. My little bit of showing love, DJ Khaled going and getting Friday and putting him on a song with Hove and doing that, just that little bit of going out his way. Yeah, he might have had to fly him out. Maybe Friday wasn't in the best financial situation. Maybe he had to pay for his ticket. Maybe he had to pay for the hotel for the night while they're recording. Maybe he had to make sure he ate and gave him some extra food from his chef. That moment of showing love and going a little bit out his way, a little bit of the extra mile, is a life-changing moment for not only Friday, but every single one of his family members that he now supports, from Mama Dukes all the way down to future sons and daughters if he has any children. Do you understand? Do you understand how important that is? Because I don't think some of y'all do. A moment of him going out his way changed that man's life. What was a small act of kindness from one person was a life-changing, life-defining, life-altering moment for another person. How do you not want to do more of that? How do you not want more of that under your belt? Like, yeah, I was involved with him, and now look at him. I was involved with her. Look at her. Like, I don't understand how you can't wear that as a badge of honor. That's not to mention, the big guy upstairs is looking down, and that's a blessing. You bless someone. How could you not get blessed in return? Anyways, I gotta be careful what I keep saying, chat, because I just all of a sudden thought of a fire idea that the more we build the community and I get to some money, I could put this idea into play. And I don't think I should just say it because, again, I'm the type of guy, but you can't expect everybody to treat you the way you would treat people. I would do the DJ Khaled. I would see a Friday and go get him because that's where the idea came from. I just happen to have the money, and I would make money and allow him to be a part of that every step of the way. But I understand. I do understand. I know I'm going to sound like a hypocrite. That's fine. But I understand because I know what it is to be in a place where you've built something, financially stable, your family, your team, you're all set up, and you wanna do more, but then someone bites the hand that feeds them. You take an opportunity with someone, and instead of giving you undeniable loyalty for life, they do funny business or they move wacky with you. I understand just the potential of saying, what if it goes left? What if that person I helped today is tomorrow dissing me? But I feel like that's such a weak reason to not live life. Because what you can start out doing for someone can end up tripling back on you. It can be something that they do or somewhere that, like later down the line, Friday might, I'm going to keep using them because it just makes it easier than me going, what if someone later down the line, let's say it's 3 more years. That's a lot. That's a long time. In 3 years, Friday might come into some business, maybe him and someone else, and he might have his hands on a big investment, like a Nas type of investment. Nas has a Vegas coming up, or not a Vegas. Does he have a casino coming? Someone cut Nas. Shout out to Nas. Someone cut Nas a heavy check. So the point that I'm making is, I wish I knew who it was, but the point I'm making is, what if Friday was to reach back out and say, hey, Khaled, I don't know if you're interested in this. It's not that we need your money. Believe me, I'm not trying to bamboozle you and paint it like it's a blessing for you. It really is what it is. It's as good as it sounds. I'm about to make an investment with such and such. We're about to do this, and I'd like to give you an opportunity to have some parts in this. Your percentage can go up to 15%. If you don't want to put that much money in, your investment can be up to 2%. But I'm telling you, this is going to be good for you. And now Khaled gets blessed triple what he had to go and do for Friday, all because he planted that seed in that relationship, the first step. I don't know, chat. Maybe I just think like that because I've been hungry for a long time and no one's ever came and did anything to say, hey, I see you've been grinding. Let me such and such. Or me and you should do such and such. So maybe my whole life I've had to learn how not to be bitter. Like I reach out to people all the time. Hey, listen, I really like your song. You're doing it. Continue doing it. I think me and you will be nice on the track. Hey, listen, I came across this song. It doesn't have a lot of views, but I thought maybe I could do the remix. If you got plans for this song, I understand. I'm not trying to step on no toes, but maybe I could send you some music if you'd be interested. Chat, I've done that so much in my life. My DMs are literally flooded with, because I get a lot of this, chat. I get a lot of humble people that are like, I appreciate that. And chat, little do they know, they don't even know I'm over here building this thing from the ground up. And by the time I get where I'm going, I will be going back to those DMs and finding those people who are appreciative and doing whatever I can for them in the realm of music, in the realm of opportunity, in the realm of shouting them out, in the realm of putting their song on my reaction video, and by that point I got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, you know what I mean? Little blessings, because these people were just people. They were just being people. Just, oh, appreciate it. Oh yeah, we should do a song. If you ever have anything, send it my way. And then I get the other guys who, or women sometimes. A lot of women, I think they think right away you're flirting, which is fine. That comes with the territory, so I really don't even take it personal from women. But again, that was part of my story and my journey, chat. So I would learn how not to take it personal. Ever. Like, ever. I don't go, oh, I'm gonna get back at that person. Nah, it is what it is. Maybe that person was going through some things in their own life. They don't have time to entertain my conversation. Or maybe that person doesn't want no features. Because again, they know the potential that comes with, oh, now all of a sudden this person is suing me and he wants ownership and he says he wrote most of the song. You just never know. But chat, I can't live like that. I can't live my life where, oh, because negative can happen, I'm not going to do it. The same mindset that I can think, what if the bad goes, is the same amount of energy it takes for me to think, what if it goes perfect? What if it goes just right? What if it's the next big thing in my life, the next big step, the next big cornerstone? It could be the next big cornerstone, like a monumental moment in your life, or because you were just trying to help someone. So yeah, chat, I'm gonna always keep that energy. And again, maybe it's because I had to go through this. I had to go through the doing it by myself, separate myself, get no help, reach out to hundreds and hundreds of people, get no response. I wanted to share this though. My favorite is the people that respond and they act like, you know, they just completely act like they're just reaching out to you for the first time. And they act like there's not a message sitting there that you were speaking to them about. Like they just completely ignore that. Blatant disregard. And they write something like, hey, this artist is doing features this Friday for $400. If you're willing, go ahead and send it through. And it's like, bro, I mean, that's great. That's good. Especially if it's not you and someone's running your page for you, which these artists that I'm reaching out to, 9 out of 10 times, they're not that big to have someone running their... But that doesn't mean I know, so I don't know. So maybe someone is running their page. But it's just like, bro, this is where opportunity comes from being able to contact, you know, an artist that's unknown and speak and check him out. He checks you out, and maybe y'all collab. And maybe something great comes from this. I miss those days. I think that we did that. My generation did that way more than we do. And the generation before us, they tripled that on the fact that they would just come together and show love. And just let's see what happens. And if something comes out of it, cool. If nothing comes out of it, okay, you got another song in your catalog. Only thing that can happen is it's going to iron sharpens iron. So if you're good, I'm just going to get better. And we got a good song. We'll move on. But these days, it's like nobody wants to collab with nobody. Everybody thinks they're too, like, you know, upper echelon to be collabing with the people who don't have thousands. That's the thing I think that backfires on me, that I don't have a blue check and I don't have thousands and thousands of followers. Because I'm sure if I had a chance to ask those people, you know, again, by the time I get followers, I'm sure I'd get a little bit more responses here and there. And that's fine. Again, chat, that's just part of the game. You cannot go through life like, oh, I'm going to show them. Oh, I'm because low-key, if you give them the power to be bitter, that's too much power to just give away. Like, oh, now I'm living my life and my decisions and I'm trying to be this, I'm trying to be that, and I got this aggressive undertone in life instead of just being grateful for whoever did respond, for whoever is willing to collab, for whoever does contact me back. It is what it is. And chat, this is how you know you're in a good place. I went through so many seasons where I had to humble myself and learn that I'm at a place now where, you know how I said I would reach out to the people that contacted me back? I would still respond, chat, to the people who weren't contacting me back. No problem. I'd still respond to someone saying, yo, I finally, you know, because some people don't feel the need to sugarcoat it, but then some people do. Some people might say, oh, yeah, you know, once I got hundreds and thousands of subscribers, they might say, oh, I'm just seeing this, or just, you know, whatever they feel the need. Oh, I was busy. And maybe it's true. Maybe they really were living a life so busy. You know, if I'm messaging them and I came across their song, even though it doesn't have thousands of views, it's definitely a possibility that other people have messaged them, and probably people with bigger checks and bigger names. So they're just trying to do the best thing for them business wise. But you can't go through life taking things personal. How did we get in this conversation? What were we talking about?
I'm like the cop. You ask 3 times, and the first 2 times I tell you no begging, but you go for the 3rd, you're gonna get it.
You're
okay?
like, okay, fine.
That's kind of cop I am. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That one's
you
like.
guys are so
that one wasn't
kind.
even-
Doing it for me.
Oh my God. Can I take your shoes off?
Yes. Yes.
Nadia, Kumich.
She still got it, guys.
She's speaking a different language.
You guys. Oh my God, you guys. This was really amazing.
I'm gonna move this one to the side, and we're gonna put them down 1, 2, 3.
I'm not helping. I'm literally just standing here sending it goodbye.
Yeah, have you even pulled one?
Craft, experiment, do it your way.
Chat, you heard what she
Welcome
said?
to Affinity.
She said, I'm not helping, I'm just living here.
It's been
I'm just standing here living a good life.
They have been massively.
You remember in Hangover? When he's like, yeah, what are you doing? And he's like, well, Phil's figuring it out. I'm his assistant, and you're just standing there like an idiot. You remember that scene? When he's talking to Stu?
I was like maybe 5, 6, 7 around there, and I was like,
And he wasn't really
came back
being
from
an
school, I was like,
assistant?
somebody at school told me Santa wasn't
'Cause he
real.
emailed and
my
didn't
brother,
even put
who's
it
6
together
years older
that it
than I,
was
was
Cal?
like, listen, I'll tell you the truth. And I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
Phil's doing all the
He was
work.
Like, Santa
I'm his
doesn't ride a
assistant, and
sleigh.
you're standing there looking
Clearly
like an
that doesn't
idiot.
exist because we all know people don't fly. He flies a plane.
Alan's a nut.
That's how he gets around in one night, and that bought me another
Hey.
year.
What a nice bro.
I don't think we give enough credit to the series of Hangover 1, 2, and 3. Well, I said series to the series of Hangover, and the reason why I say that is because Alan, you know, Zach's character, Alan. There's a lot of movies where by the time they get to a part 2 and a part 3, you know, they've read the comment section, they've been in clips of that people are that have liked and gone viral. The point I'm making is a lot of the time that person can become a character of themselves where they're trying to be something. I'm going to think of a good example and I'm going to give you one. And I'm not trying to knock nobody, but I know there's things I watch where I'm like, man, it seems like whatever they brought in, like a lot of people say that about Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp's character in Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. Maybe because I'm too deep. Like it's one of my favorite movies. So maybe I give it a pass, or I just don't see it. But a lot of people say by the time it got to 2, 3, he started playing almost a character of his character. And I get that. I understand what people are saying. But sometimes that does happen. It's hard not to when you're seeing the parts people like, and I guess I don't know how that can happen. I haven't experienced it enough to go through it myself. But we don't give Zach enough credit for his Alan character. He got deeper and deeper in the character, but he never lost the character, and that's important.
And
That's really sweet.
So it bought me a whole year of thinking that Santa existed when my brother told me that Santa doesn't ride a sleigh, but instead, spoiler alert, rides on a plane. And I was like, that makes sense. I was like 12.
I'm like,
You have to go for
I
this
am
one.
worthless in these
You
moments.
have to. You
Get
go.
your hands on this, huh?
Okay.
For crying out loud.
I feel like a Jenga doula. Jenga doula.
How does that feel? How does it feel? How does
I'm
it
like,
feel?
Sexual
just breathe
segment
through
that
it.
New
Just
word
breathe.
unlocked.
Just breathe.
Ginger doula?
You didn't know we were
nothing in
Jenga
it.
pros, did you, buddy?
No, that is
nothing
cruel.
in it.
You guys, look what we're doing. Because maybe the wood will start to swell.
This is the most sexual.
You let go. I let go.
I know.
Go. Don't breathe.
And down. I said that his birthday was a different day.
No. You were too busy?
I was working
You
out
had
of
to go
town.
work? Yeah, on the movie?
He was like 3, guys. He
Yeah.
didn't really know. He didn't know.
I'm not
He
even
didn't
mad
know.
at
And I was
that.
like,
That's life.
Happy birthday. You're so confused.
You gotta tell him when he grows
I had
up.
to leave
You
on his
definitely
actual
gotta
birthday.
tell him.
Anyway.
And you gotta tell him the movie you were doing.
Bottom.
And you gotta show him the scene you were doing that
I'm
day.
lifting.
The man needs to know what you were doing on his birthday.
All the time.
Every year.
All the time. I couldn't even, everything and anything, every gift.
Everything my grandmother's ever given
Yeah.
to me, I've given to someone else.
You got
That's
that.
danger. Okay, all right. That's real dangerous. That's all you got.
Kristen.
What else do you think?
Oh, because then that'll
This.
There she goes.
fixture, but you planned it.
The end. Okay, great game.
Very good game.
Good game, you guys. Really good game. Really good game. I'm really impressed.
They're ready to go. They're ready to go. They have too much fun to be sitting on the set doing nothing. Hey, good game, good game. Don't even talk no more. The questions are done.
Coming along?
Good game, good game. Let's go. Let's go.
Great job.
Good game, good game. Good game. Good game, everyone. It reminds me of Hancock, remember? Good job. Tell them good job.
Really nice.
Why would I tell them good job? If they did a good job, why would I have to be
I
there?
thought you hated him.
Wait, why
Good
would you say
job.
that?
I heard you and Daddy.
Good job.
You kept screaming at him.
Those were
Said
just,
that
they were
already.
Happy screams. And then you punched the wall and yelled the F word.
Daddy and I were just playing a little fun grown-up game.
You played the game 7 times.
Wow.
6.5.
And B, common mark.
Second food.
Oh, you failed! What the fuck?
I like that. Let's do that. Let's make this movie.
What?
Sounds like he's talking, you know.
And action.
I like that. Let's do that. Let's make this movie. My man
I
was
think my
having
mom is
foreplay
only staying
the
with me
camera.
because she wants to steal my identity. Because I'm so cool.
Well, okay.
Horrifying. My body's snoot on Snap.
It's okay, honey.
Oh, I've been watching Extra. You gotta check out Brad Pitt's new haircut. Tight. You care about my body?
Nope.
I love you. No, I don't.
Do you really?
No.
Clipper, you're about to have an affair on me.
No, Mom.
Hey, you know who had a good relationship?
Stop. Just.
With Mila Kunis? Craig Ferguson had a solid relationship. She would come back to the show. On the show, I don't know about, personal life. I'm telling you, y'all took too long to marry her. Isn't it crazy? She ended up marrying the man she basically was dating at her first show.
What's my line?
What's my line?
This chicken sucks. Then don't eat it.
Facts.
I'll eat it. Give it to me. It's fine. Mike, did you hear that Dylan got a D on the science quiz?
Way to go, bud.
What in the nativity scene just happened? Get it? Nativity movie scene, Candy? It just sounds funny just hearing the camera back and forth. It sounds like Abba and Preach's steps
Sometimes
or creek.
when you peel
Floor.
off the it could smell. If you just saw a little bit of the face,
All right, chat.
you would just
Get out.
Let's keep going. We got something else.
Okay.
Cough like